Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is your boy OTR Mic Drop. Hey, man, it's Thursday. Glad to be here.
What it do? What it do? What it do? This your boy Jay, aka Rant J, aka Full Time J, aka Thursday Night J. There we go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Trey, aka Treyway, aka Thursday Night Trey, aka War Games Trey,
Oh
aka
gosh.
Full Gear Trey, and we here.
As y'all see, I don't got no AKAs. I'm just
That was for
here.
all of us that's here.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
There you
Let's
go.
clap it up. Okay, so decent show. I'm interested to see how the War Games predictions are going to go since we have to record
So,
this so early.
I
Hmm?
you
You've
said
been good
what?
this whole time, and now when we start recording, now you want to start acting up and freezing and everything.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I caught AEW last night.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What you think about cheeseburger?
Yeah. I caught a little bit of it.
Jay, you missed it. They had a dude out there named Cheeseburger.
You said what?
How do you know I missed it? How do you know
They
I
had
didn't
a
see it?
because you ain't talking about it when we talked
Man,
about cheeseburger.
You just
What
automatically
he
assumed
what he
that I
look like?
didn't see it. I
What he
didn't
look
see
like?
it, but I'm just saying, you
Yeah,
assuming that I didn't see it, like you just automatically assumed it,
it's a pretty safe assumption. All right, so we're gonna start
I
off.
was like, I was like,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say we're gonna start off
No,
with
go
we're
ahead.
gonna get it
We're
right
gonna
off the
start
gate.
off.
AEW Full Gear predictions. It is actually this Saturday. So it's like a 10 match card, like always, I believe.
A lot of matches.
So start time 6:30. Uh,
This
okay.
gonna be like a
So
4 hour show with
actually,
10
hold on.
matches.
It's only one, two, three, four, five. Okay, never mind. It is like eight matches plus the pre-show because they actually still have a pre-show where they wrestle. So
Ooh, that was shots fired.
no, it's just a fact.
Gosh,
Uh, oh, that's a pre-show match. Okay, so from the main
a
card,
10-hour show.
let's start it off. MJF versus Roderick Strong.
One of these shows is going to end in a no contest, time limit match, whatever the draw, whatever the hell they do. You know, how AEW does the same bullshit.
Well, I know how they do because I watch.
I glance, so I still know how they do.
But who we got? For backstory for those who haven't paid attention, Roderick Strong and Adam Cole had to both win 3 matches, and the first one to win 3 matches got to face MJF at Full Gear. Roderick Strong was the first one to win 3 matches. He is now facing MJF. Kyle O'Reilly. They mixing storylines. That is something AEW likes to do. They mixing storylines. Kyle O'Reilly came out and told Adam Cole that he needs to stop chasing after MJF because he's going to turn into a monster like him and stuff like that. But who uh who we got?
Well, I'm not going with MJF, so I guess that gives you the answer to
Oh,
that one.
you going with Roger Strong? Okay,
Yeah, I'm going with Strong.
okay.
I
JD.
think I think him winning progresses the storyline.
I'm going with Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I agree. I'm going with MJF only because um the the real the real match is him versus Adam Cole. I think he's going to end up taking out Roger Strong because he was already beat up really bad before when he won his third match. He's going to end up taking him out, which is going to force Adam Cole to become more vicious and crazy than he has already been acting. But yeah, we're gonna have a talk with Adam Cole and his tan person because he stops at the wrist. He stops at the wrist. That shit hands be white as Casper, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on.
True.
Um, Next match we have Switchblade Jay White versus Hangman Adam Page. This is gonna be a really good one, I think.
Yeah, I think that one is going to be a good one. I'm going with Switchblade.
Yeah. Okay. Jay,
You already know how I feel about Adam Page. So
that's your boy.
yeah.
That's your boy
Since when?
since always.
Yeah, that's
Man,
your
he
man.
care he care about Hangman as much as he care about Chris Jericho.
No, that's
There you go.
impossible. He loves Chris Jericho.
You just want to get me started. We ain't doing that. I'm not falling for that.
Uh,
Hey Jay, he's on the
I
card.
Of course he is.
oh yeah, he is on the card. Hold on, is he? No, he's not.
Is it a retirement match?
He's not on the card.
Okay, I was about to say if it's not a retirement match, then I'm
Isn't
good.
he supposed?
No, no ROH titles.
Nah, I thought he's
Wait.
supposed to be
Hold on. Wait a
fighting one of
second.
the dudes from the conglomerate.
You got
No,
all
yeah,
these
he is.
matches. You got all these matches that are taking place, and not one of them is Ring of Honor.
No, it's all AEW. Shocker.
So, are they planning on giving ROH their own pay per view? Have we heard anything about this?
We have not.
Are they
But
just
They
I
gonna
supposed to
be
think,
get their own streaming network.
yeah, they about to get their own stuff. We gonna talk about it AEW when they go into Max in January.
okay?
Um, but yeah, Jericho's not on here. At least not from the list I'm looking at. This was CBS updated list.
But they said it.
All right.
They said it last night.
They signed a contract, but I don't know
Yeah,
what it was.
I mean, Max is a big deal for them, so I gotta give them props for signing that contract with Max. I mean, if you could tell, they're definitely trying to pull out whatever stops they can to compete. Netflix was a big deal with WWE, but I will say that if WWE did a contract with Max, it would be just as much of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I can't
yeah,
put one over the other. So
true,
gotta give them props for getting that deal done.
Oh
true.
yeah, yeah. This match card I'm looking at was updated 8 hours ago. So whatever.
Mm.
Um, I got Jericho winning that match anyway if he was on here. All right. I didn't realize the crazy history between Hangman and Jay White, but this is Jay White's uh this is his first feud in a long time. Um, he's back from injury. Page just well, he ain't technically win because there was no winner because it was unsanctioned, but he technically won that match against Swerve.
Mhm.
Uh, all right, let me just make a decision. I'm gonna just go with Jay White. I'm gonna go with Jay White. Yeah. I don't know why I'm playing. Let me just go with Jay White. Uh, Jay, did you have oh, you Jay White. So we're all going Jay White. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Tag team championships: the newly crowned Private Party versus the Outrunners, who are like throwback to the '80s to the '80s tag team versus the Kings of the Black Throne, which I believe is still House of Black,
Hmm.
versus the acclaimed.
I think
Wait, that was
Private
a lot of
Party's
freaking
gonna.
teams that you threw out there. What is this, like
It's
a
four.
fatal four
It's
It's
way?
four.
four. It's four.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I was
well,
about to say.
it's a four way. It's not a fatal four way. They can't say that.
Well, I'm just saying, but either way, like the names of these teams are so daggone long, other than Private Party. Like, goodness gracious. Uh, but I'll let you go. Go ahead and finish it.
Oh no, I was gonna say that I'm actually thinking that Private Party's gonna retain. I don't think they're gonna drop it.
Yeah,
I
they
could
just
be
got him.
wrong, but hey, that don't mean nothing. They could finally do something right and actually have them lose and just keep that joint circling around. I mean, the elite held them for what 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, well, I don't think you should drop it after after like 2 weeks.
Hey, I'm just
Ain't
saying.
that-
But yeah, I'll go with Private Party.
Them dropping it right now would be wild. I have to go with Private Party. That'd be
yeah,
crazy if they let them win them titles and then drop it 2 weeks later.
and we got a segment
Yeah.
about black wrestlers in AEW, so this really would be crazy. um, yeah, I'm going with Private Party. The only other team that I could see winning it if they did do it is the Outrunners, because they've
Yep.
been pushing them a lot. The
Yeah.
Acclaimed are teasing a breakup. Um, and I don't know what the hell's going on with House of Black. Julia Hart's about to come back. She's been having all these vignettes. Her character's about to re-debut, and apparently she's still with them. So she's coming back.
Mm.
So yeah, I see it. I see Private Party still be doing winning it. All right, let's move on. TBS Championship: Mercedes Monet versus Chris Statlander. If Mercedes wins this, she'll finally hit that 200-day mark with the TBS.
Oh
This is hard for
golly.
me. This is hard for me
It ain't hard
because
for me.
I mean, in my mind, I believe that Mercedes is going to end. As much as I want her to maintain or retain the title, I really think she's going to lose. But if she does lose, then I
As
mean,
much as I want her to lose, she's gonna retain.
All right,
okay.
JD, you said that you watched AEW. Did you see the non-reaction she got when she came out?
Yes. Yes.
I
Like,
felt bad. I felt
bro.
bad. I was like,
Oh,
yo, that shit was dead ass
nobody.
quiet.
Yeah. Nobody said CEO. It was like
Well, they never say
crickets.
it.
I'm like,
They
well,
pump that in.
sometimes they do, but
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
like, goodness
it was
gracious.
crazy. It was definitely crazy.
Oh, it was
Um.
crazy. It was crazy, Jay.
Oh
Uh, nah, but then the crowd told her to shut the fuck up.
yeah,
Bruh.
Then, oh my god, bro, when she tried to go for the bank statement, you see how nasty that looked? She was flying all over the place.
bro.
A part of me wants all the black wrestlers to sweep in their matches, but I don't know, man. Like, part of me feels like
Yeah.
Statlander might win this shit.
That's what I'm
Nah.
saying. Yeah,
So
I think that
I'm gonna go with Statlander. I'm gonna switch it up.
I want Statlander to win, but I feel like she's gonna retain if she's headed towards that 200 mark.
I don't think she's gonna retain. I mean I want her to retain, but I think that she's gonna drop it.
Yeah, and it's clear that Tony Khan don't really give a damn. He used to care what the fans thought all the time. Now he don't care at all. So,
Yeah.
No,
so crazy how he went from one spectrum to the next. But yeah,
He's been hanging around Vince too long while he's been retired.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Stat, but I'm gonna go with Stat. Even though you're probably right, she probably is going to end up retaining just because she's about to hit that milestone with the belt.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Stat. Let me switch it up. All right. Speaking of black wrestlers, we got Swerve versus Bobby Lashley. Match I never thought I'd see.
This is gonna be good. Um,
Hell yeah, this shit gonna be good.
and this is probably like one of the only two matches that I do want to see. Um, I'm going to go with, as much as I love my guy Lashley. I'm going with Lashley.
Oh, there we go.
I would have to agree, and the only reason why I think I'm going with Lashley is because still think somehow, some way, Swerve is joining them.
Later on down the road.
We'll see. You never know.
Mm,
A loss could create an opening for them to try to recruit him again.
true.
Well,
I feel
it looked
like
like they
that.
was
I
trying to
feel
recruit. They was trying to recruit Ricochet and Hobbs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like that a new member of um
Hurt
the
Syndicate.
Hurt Syndicate is gonna debut at Full Gear. So that's why I say that Lashley's gonna win.
I
And then
kind of agree with you.
you already see like Swerve got the upper hand on him yesterday. Like
He was
if you
he
want
was
to,
on some stone cold shit, outsmarting them.
yeah, like so. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that flip over the rope though, that joke was dope. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I think it's either gonna be Ricochet or Hobbs that's gonna join them. It could be Leo too. You never know, but
Leo.
Not
Damn,
Leo.
I'm
we
looking.
we might get
Yeah.
Lashley. Lashley.
Uh, yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. It's just so surreal when I looked at my screen yesterday and I saw Cedric, Bobby, and MVP just hopping out the truck. I was like, this is crazy. And then they beefing
You
with
mean
Swerve,
Shelton?
which is even crazier. Shelton. I
You,
said Cedric.
ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say, hold up, Cedric.
Uh,
He just signed a new deal with WWE, so he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Um yeah, Shelton. Damn, I almost said Cedric again. But yeah, I think Lashley is gonna win this match. It's his first, well, besides fighting old boy and Cheeseburger last night, this is his first match in AEW. Um like you
yeah.
said, there's a chance that we could get a debut of a new member. Just go ahead and get the new members out the way early. Um
Definitely.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Lashley. I think that if he wins, he'll win by does he win by Hurt Lock or does he win by Spear?
He wins
Against
by spear.
Swerve, I was about to say I think it's gonna be a spear.
I'm gonna say only way he gets Hurt Lock is if he gets knocked out first, and
Yeah.
then
Well,
he just puts it on him.
that's the thing. Hurt Lock, you're not getting beat by pin, so it could be a Hurt Lock only. And then that could prolong their feud, saying that like you never pinned me, I didn't tap out or anything like that. So it could be Hurt Lock.
Well, if we do get a new debut of a new member and they end up interfering, it could be a hurt lock too.
Yeah,
So
and
Yeah.
I think and the crazy thing is because right now Swerve is going 1-on-3. Swerve don't have no allies right now. He's 1-on-3 if you count MVP.
he got his manager.
Nana ain't doing shit. Nana ain't doing
So are you
shit.
saying that? So are you saying that there's a possibility that Swerve could have somebody on his side?
No, I'm just saying that eventually he will have to because uh when's the last time you seen one person besides Sting in WCW go against a faction
I don't know,
by
but
themselves?
who's to say that Swerve can't team up and counteract that junk and team up with Hobbs and Ricochet? Ooh,
So this is what I
Mm.
could see happening. Uh he does that, but then one of them reveals themselves as the newest member.
Why always gotta
true.
be a double agent with you? It's a double agent.
I know, right?
Well, because
Trey, because Trey is a
they've
double
already been
agent.
recruiting him. They've already
Definitely
been
a double
recruiting
agent.
them.
Trey, this is not the
Yeah,
bloodline
man.
storyline.
Oh, we getting there. Oh shit, what up, Truth? Yeah. Oh shit. I just said it would be interesting. That don't mean it's gonna happen. I
True
wouldn't
that.
mind seeing them just straight up join. Ricochet starting to wear suits a lot more now.
That
Could
Uh,
part.
be a sign. Could be a sign.
All right. Next, we
Hold on,
have
hold on,
TNT
hold on,
champ.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. This is the thing too. Why is it that when everybody go to AEW, they got to be more vocal and be like avid shit talkers now? So like Ricochet's just the average shit talker on IG and X now.
Because they have a
Well, he was
voice
saying
now.
exactly. He was saying he was being held back. The chains was on.
Yeah.
He's free.
Man,
It's the voice. It's the voice of the voiceless, all right?
Ah,
man,
what's up,
his
Xander?
ass his ass wanted to be motherfucking comic book as a superhero. That's what held your damn voice back. You wanted to be Mr. Comic Con, and now all of a sudden you want to talk shit to every single body.
Don't do my man Ricochet like that,
He
man.
didn't
He
get a
don't do that
chance
I
shit.
to.
love
He didn't get a
I
chance
love
to show his
Ricochet.
personality. He didn't get a chance to show his personality in WWE.
I love Ricochet. I love his
Nah.
talent. But guess what you can do? Shut the fuck up. Learn some mic skills. That's what you could do.
Then that. I'm with you. I'm with you, Jay. Let Ricochet talk, man.
Nah,
You only get
no,
better. You only get better by doing it.
no.
All right.
And he's horrible at that right now.
So
No,
is everybody
yeah.
else at AEW. So he fits in very well.
Except for
It's
John
only a,
Moxley.
it's only a handful of people that could really cut promos for real like that. There's only a handful.
True that.
Uh,
True that.
all right. Uh, TNT Championship: Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. Uh, JD, did you see how they were doing their best? Darker. I say darker. Dark Knight, Joker, and Batman impersonation.
Why you keep asking JD everything like I didn't see it?
What they do? What they do?
I don't understand it. They did their
What
best
they?
Batman and Joker impression. What are you talking about?
About what? How they do it? What scene am I talking
Easy.
about?
I am Batman. Like, come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. Well, tell me what you thought about it.
I wouldn't know if I saw it, then I would know. But I'm just saying, like, I just don't like the assumption that I didn't see it. Okay,
It's not an assumption. You already confirmed that you didn't watch it.
you can ask me and be like, Jay,
You
did you
confirmed
see it?
it earlier.
And then I could be like, you know what? No, I didn't see it.
But normally, whenever I say, Jay, did you watch AEW? What you say is, man, you know I ain't watched that. So when
Partly
I
true.
don't assume,
Partly true.
you get upset with me for asking you. Then when I don't ask you, you get see, man.
Man, go ahead, continue. Mic
so
drop.
so the rendition. They could have did. I'm gonna tell you what messed it up. That it was a period where it was a break, right, and nobody was talking. Like it was almost like Daniel Garcia forgot his lines. So it was a part that it was like, hey, like motherfucker, say your line. But he was just trying to get him to crack, make him get him to break, be more vengeful and aggressive and stuff. He grabbed a crowbar. He had like he was gonna hit him with it, but he started, tearing up his truck or whatnot. And Jack Perry was like, "That's it." So I don't think that this is gonna be the match where Daniel Garcia finally cracks, but
It's coming,
yeah, I think yeah, it's coming. So I still got Jack Perry winning.
Jay.
Oh, you weren't here for me. Okay.
It's about to
No,
be one of these nights.
I, I mean, I may not have seen this past Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, interesting.
But I from time to time I take a look at it and view a couple of things and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna go with Daniel Garcia on this one.
Okay,
Mm.
okay. Now, because Daniel Garcia, he did an interview with Renee Paquette, and he was talking about how Moxley's new AEW. And he was like, "So does everybody have to be a monster to get ahead in this company now? Is that what it's turning into?" And for one, he kidnapped Jack Perry, which was already hilarious. Him and Daddy Magic, they Daddy Magic behind the camera filming it, and then Jack
Pause.
Perry spits in Danny Garcia's face, prompting him to go get the crowbar. See, if he was really Batman, he would have hit his ass with it because Batman will still fuck you up. He just won't kill you, but he'll fuck you up.
True.
Yeah, Xandal, no Mariah May, man. I was upset. No Mariah May on this card. Only one women's match. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Jack Perry. I don't think it's time yet for him to drop it.
Yeah.
Um, Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. Jay, have you been keeping up with this one?
No,
Oh, damn, that's
no,
crazy.
I'm just playing. Yeah, I've seen a little. I've seen a little bit on it. I've seen a little. You know, I got messages.
Yeah, this is
Are
when
you?
this is your average word group. One feels slighted by the other. They start beefing. Standard wrestling stuff.
You always gotta have a regular story in there. You know what I mean? You got so many crazy storylines and stuff like that. You gotta have some type of normal with it, balance. I mean, I still
Hmm.
think Osprey is gonna win, so that's what I'm going with. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Fletcher.
mm,
Mm.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going with Osprey.
I think the reason I'm going with Fletcher because the other guy from Aussie Open,
Yeah.
Mark Davis, he's finally back. Because at first I was like, where the hell he been? But he been hurt for the last year.
Mm.
Um, so because of that, um, and right now he got this Osprey got this makeshift faction. It's him, Ricochet, Hobbs, and Mark Davis versus the Don Callis family. That's what we watched last night. Um, Don Callis family kind of lit now. They got Brian Cage, Lance Archer, Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher. So
Mm.
they kind of lit. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Kyle Fletcher. I think, um, yeah, I'm gonna just go with Kyle Fletcher. Will Ospreay's lost before, and I don't think it'd be crazy if he lost this. He'll win the overall feud though. And then our final match: John Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Whoever wants to start.
I'm going with Moxley because you already know how I feel about Orange Cassidy. And
That character change is coming.
well, when it comes, I'll root for him. But as of right now, I'm good.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Moxley. I just don't the the way that this whole storyline is going. Like he's only been in power for what, a month. Like it's been a
Yeah.
month since he's been beating Brian Danielson. I don't see him dropping a title that quick.
Now was it him that beat Danielson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he retired
yeah, it was
Danielson.
Moxley.
No.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he took the title
Oh
from
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Because he no, I had to think because it was so much shit that happened. He took
I'm
Oh yeah,
just
because he took Darby's number one contendership, and then he
you
beat. Yeah,
gotta
you're right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta believe the person who watches AEW like that and has been
Mhm.
up to date on everything that's been going on with AEW. And I'm telling you that Moxley beat Danielson for the championship.
You have so much conviction. I don't see how I could have ever doubted you. All right, here we go. He said, "What has he really done so far?" Mox, I mean, well, he's changed the landscape of AEW. Xandal. If you watched it, you would know that
Oh gosh.
he
He
has.
showed you how to kick ass in the ring.
And take names, Death Riders.
No, I give Moxley his props. I mean, he's holding down. He's been holding down AEW for a while now,
And he's going to
and
continue to do so.
yeah, he is. He definitely is. He ain't going nowhere anytime soon. So
And his promos are pretty good. The videos at the beginning of the show. Now,
yeah,
I will say this for the people that are not a fan of John Moxley. I will say some of the stuff that he does in the ring is still very cartoonish.
of
Like
course
Yep.
it is.
why the fuck did all five of them have to tape up Orange Cassidy like that? I don't get that.
It is very animated, but
When he was beefing with Danielson kicked him. He ran 10 feet, slow as hell to run himself into a into one of the garage doors. He barely tapped him.
listen, we can't compare that, all right? Because you got The Rock, who damn near did a whole entire flip out the ring after getting stunned. So there ain't
Yeah, that was
nobody
different.
more animated.
That was different though. We were like 15.
Okay.
We 35 now.
Okay, but his overreaction to getting speared by Roman,
Yeah,
And then what he had when he got speared by Goldberg
yeah, he yelled for
in
five
'03.
minutes.
I mean,
and
that's
then we
true.
ain't gonna talk about Triple H and Shawn Michaels and the way they used to sell moves. I
Hey,
mean,
That Shawn Michaels versus
animated.
Hogan in '05 is still goaded as one of the worst sell jobs I've ever seen in my life.
man, Triple H is non-selling where he jumps off the apron, gets hit with a boot, and then he's just teeter-tottering for 3 minutes.
Yes.
But yeah, man. JD, who'd you say?
I said Mox.
Mox. Okay, yeah, I think so. And I think the hilarious thing is Mox doesn't even he's so disgusted with AEW that he doesn't even walk around with the belt. He keeps it in that bag the whole time.
That briefcase, yeah.
That briefcase, yeah. But all right,
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen,
I was just about to say, like, yo, it's funny as hell that Claudio be treating Yuta like his son, and he just be pushing him around and stuff like that. Like, if you watch last Wednesday, like he was pushing him in the back of the head, like, man, go on ahead, you ain't do nothing, you lost, like, you my son, man, go on ahead.
Before
hey
we
man,
do switch, though,
he's
I
the young
will
boy of the
say
crew.
that currently Moxley gives me this weird Jake the Snake vibe. I don't know why. I don't know
I
what
can
it
see
is
that.
about it. I
What
just
you was gonna say, Jay?
no. I said Moxley lately has given me this modern day Jake the Snake vibe. Just the way he comes into the ring, like Trey was saying about how he carries the AEW championship and stuff. I don't know. The image is coming in my head with Jake the Snake and the snake and daggone duffel bag. That's all.
Moxley slithers into the ring like a snake. That's all
Oh
he
man.
does.
Okay.
Uh, but ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
that
I feel you.
has been our AEW Full Gear predictions. Um, I want to transition to what Tony
Whoa.
Khan
Pause.
said.
I'm just
Okay, what Tony Khan said about black wrestlers. So he was doing a podcast. I forgot which one. Want to give credit, but I can't remember who it was. And he was asked about black wrestlers and how they and just everything about that. And he said, "I think that these are some of the best wrestlers in AEW you just named. I guess he was just naming certain black wrestlers in AEW. So we're really lucky to have those great stars, and we've been fortunate to be able to build up some stars, and also have a lot of great free agents come in to where I think so many of the top wrestlers, some of the top black wrestlers in the world, are in AEW. I really think most of the top black wrestlers in the world are now in AEW. I think that is a conscious thing, but I also think it's great, and it's awesome to hear that. I'm glad that's something that's connected with you, and it means a lot. Thank you for saying that." He also went on to say, "I do see color, but it doesn't necessarily make me make my certain decisions." But he doesn't act like he doesn't know that certain wrestlers are black. We heard
I
somebody else say that
mean,
he don't see color.
is
I
he?
just listened.
Is he?
I just ran off this whole list, and it's hella black wrestlers on this pay-per-view.
I was just about to say he ain't lying though. So I mean, you
He
gotta give
ain't
him that.
lying.
He
I agree with
definitely ain't
everything he
lying.
said. I think
I
it's a
mean,
lot of the a lot of the top stars in AEW are top black stars in wrestling.
you got Vince that always talks about I don't see color, all I see is green. But I mean, he was full of shit.
And Triple
You
H
know
said the
what I'm
same
saying?
thing.
Triple H is full of shit. So I just
For one, Tony Khan is not white, so
that's another
we could
thing too.
chuck that up. You know what I'm saying? He's not white, so he doesn't make biased decisions like a white CEO would. You like so that's that that's the biggest part about that. Like so I give him kudos for loading the match card with black wrestlers and everything. I think the only thing that I would disagree with is the saying that we build up black wrestlers. First of all, it's not that you build up; they're already there. You're just giving them the opportunity. You don't have to build them up. It goes on in history that black. Let me rephrase this. How do I want to say this so we don't get
Well,
canceled?
I think so. What I will say, I think what you're trying to get at is that I would say that a lot of these wrestlers were established
Yes, there we
before
go.
they came
There we
to
go.
AEW. The problem was just that they weren't given, I'm not going to say the opportunity, but they weren't utilized the best
Yes.
when they were
Yeah,
in
there
some
we
of these
go.
other promotions. Don't get me wrong. I
Exactly.
know Bobby Lashley's had his title runs and all that stuff. That's great.
New Day.
But they could have did a lot more with Bobby Lashley than what they really did, right? They killed the
Right.
Hurt business right when it was getting good too soon. But
Yeah.
yet they run with the LWO that is, I ain't gonna lie, that is trash. And then this whole
Yes.
Judgment Day thing now is done and over with. Like they should have been killed that a while ago, but we're
Yeah.
pushing that right. The Hurt business
Hmm.
should have gotten a way better push than because to me it was better than LWO and this current Judgment Day both together.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we never got her business versus Bloodline, which would have been one of the greatest faction uh versus
Exactly.
like faction matches in probably WWE history.
That would have
So
been dope.
I don't agree with Zandel saying. He's saying most of them have had multiple chances. That's not necessarily true.
You
I
got to
Yeah,
can't
think
I
when
can't I can't agree with
Bobby
that.
Lashley, yeah, in his early years, he didn't have a good push. He had what third uh a tier 3 title, which is the
Yeah,
ECW championship, right?
yeah.
That that meant nothing during that time. It meant
man.
nothing.
He was in a match with against Umaga to see who's going to shave a billionaire's head. Like what we talking
Exactly.
about? Like come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
He
We're
was
not doing
muscle
this.
back then.
We're not
Yeah, he
doing
was just
this, Andrew.
use that muscle.
We had they
Oh
gave
my
him what
God,
was
I
it? They gave
forgot
him
about that.
three. They gave him three sisters. What was that storyline when he had the sisters?
Oh yeah,
And to
and
be
one of his sisters was he's a current wrestler right now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot. I had just seen
Punk
that
made
joke
it
too.
work, so what's the excuse? Punk is a
what do
white
you
man. We're talking
mean?
about black people.
And
Oh,
Punk didn't even make it work. Look at what happened with CM Punk. I mean,
Yeah, the fuck
you
did he
can't.
make work? We're gonna
Oh,
talk about CM
yeah.
Punk.
I was about to say, bro, I don't know what wrestling we watching because Punk didn't make it work. Punk's ass got out of there and complained for 15 years and talked shit before he finally came back. Okay,
Mark
Mark
Henry
Henry
made it
made it
work.
work. We not even gonna get started with Mark Henry because Mark Henry didn't even get his push until they had Mark Henry fucking Mae Young in a bed with. Never mind. See, we're not. We're not. We, bro, come on, Xander. You gotta do better than this, man. If you gonna come with an excuse, you fueling me because like you just proving my point right now. You should have thought twice about that one right there. No, that's not a bad storyline. That's far from a bad storyline. Okay, when Mae Young gave birth to the hand, that was it. I thought Mark Henry's career was done and over with. Okay.
Oh my
I guess,
goodness.
I guess Zandel don't see color neither.
Oh man. Woo! Now I will say that once Mark Henry and once they got him into that House of Pain and started that was by far his best run. That
Yeah,
was
but
it.
what happened? What
But he had to
him
fake retire. He had to fake retire first before he even got it.
him
Yeah.
Kofi? What was their ages? Weren't they like close to 40 when they got these super pushes?
Spent spent years in the company before they finally got their pushes.
Look. Hey, let me tell you right now. I ain't gonna get into it. I ain't gonna get into it right now. But the problem ain't even with black people in WWE. It's how he treats black women. But we ain't gonna start that.
Oh God, yeah, we ain't got time. No, we ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time
We
for
ain't
that.
got time for that. Yeah, no, that's a whole hour
That's a whole
segment
show.
by
That's
itself
a
right
whole
there.
show. That's a whole
Yeah,
show. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Tony Khan, I agree with you, sir. You do have a lot of the top black wrestlers in wrestling, whether they were homegrown or came from somewhere else. Hell, Swerve might as well be homegrown because he won't do none of this shit in WWE.
I can give you homegrown for Swerve. I mean, AEW definitely put Swerve on the map, even though we know what he did in his NXT runs and stuff like that. The
Lucha.
AEW is where he made his thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. As that portrayal of Swerve
exactly.
Strickland. Yes.
Mhm. All right. So speaking, since Xander wants to bring up CM Punk, let's talk about CM Punk. So he was recently on. They had Complex Con. I forgot. I think it was in New York, and they CM Punk was doing an interview with Peter Rosenberg for his Cheap Heat podcast, and he said, what did he say? Pretty much said that he wasted a lot of matches with people in AEW, which is crazy because the nigga was hurt for half of his run there. So I don't see how you was wasting matches. But okay.
Okay. I mean, do you want my honest opinion? You want my honest opinion?
Oh,
My honest.
let me read the exact quote to you.
Good.
All right. He
Good.
said, Peter Rosenberg asked him if he had any regrets with leaving AEW. And he said, no, I feel like I wasted some matches on some people for sure. That is what it is. Some people understand the business and some people don't. I think everybody here understands the business. Talking about WWE, which I was like, okay, the glazing is crazy
He is
because
such a fucking hypocrite. He is such a
oh my
hypocrite.
god.
I really wish that somebody would have played his
Oh, you're
promo
right, Stanley. It
from
was
when he
Vegas. It was
first
Vegas.
came into AEW. And his promo was shitting all over WWE and how people didn't know what the hell they was doing in WWE. And the reason why he came to AEW was because he wanted to get back to pure wrestling and entertaining the fans, and this is the best place to do it. And then he couldn't let his own fucking ego go, right? And then started doing the stupid backstage shit, which ended up getting him fired not once but twice. And he ain't had no choice but to go back to WWE. I think the problem is that CM Punk just wants to stay relevant so bad that he'll, like you said, he'll pretty much glaze anybody to
Hmm.
do it. And
Hmm.
right now, he's glazing the hell out of WWE so he can stay relevant.
And it's crazy that he said that he wasted some matches because, believe it or not, it was CM Punk's choice on who he got to fight.
Yeah,
he made his matches starting
He
off.
made it.
So
That's what I was about to say.
he made his
Same
own
thing.
matches. Like he picked his opponents. So I don't know.
Yeah, man.
All right, so put it in
He
context. Though you get to a new place after what happened, yeah, you might say that. But then once you get to know a place, you see how bad it is, just like starting a new job, and you realize the job isn't all it's cracked up to be.
you
I
know
could give you
that
that.
that's a I can get I definitely I'll give you that, but it doesn't
But
matter
that
though
don't take
because
away
he
from. I
already
take it back
put
what I
a
said though.
exactly he already put his foot in his mouth and he took every opportunity to take shots at WWE whenever he was there. And then you realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Oh well, my boy, it's too bad now. Now you coming back and saying all this other kind of shit? Nah, folks.
Yeah.
It makes you a hypocrite.
And he hasn't did the one thing that Cody Rhodes did do, and that was pretty much apologize.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So Cody did do it, but Cody
Well,
didn't
he made
really.
his he made his amends backstage.
Yeah, but Cody didn't really talk. Like he didn't
I
really
was about to
shit on
say Cody
WWE
wasn't
like
really
that.
shitting on WWE.
He just broke the throne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when he broke the throne, that was his verbiage on, I'm here. This is it. But he did 3 years with them before he even made the decision to come back. CM Punk did total. If you take out injuries and stuff like that, he probably did 8 months in AEW.
He's running on the same in WWE right now, so there is no difference. Like it really
Hey,
isn't. Like,
that man
listen,
about to be on some Ric Flair status.
His best match, his best feud in AEW was definitely MJF.
Hmm.
Um,
of course.
the ones with Moxley, they were weird because it all ended up going back to MJF.
Yeah.
Uh, the feud with Darby, all right, that was cool, nice little one to get him started. Um, the feud with Hangman, that's what set everything off for him to start being exiled in AEW was the Hangman feud. Uh, who was Eddie Kingston? That was another decent one. So he had feuds, but I'm trying to figure out who. I guess when he says wasted, I guess you can kind of pick out from the feuds he had of who they were that he
Nah,
quote
if I
unquote
was
wasted matches
what
with.
they should have did was they should have put him on the spot and told him, okay, well since you wasted, name names.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Name names. Who'd you
I know
waste
for a
the
fact.
match
I
on?
know for a fact Hangman was one of them. It has to be.
Okay.
And I don't know how much he actually liked MJF. They had good chemistry, but I don't know if he actually liked working with him.
He didn't like
I
working
mean,
with nobody.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
And then
So
See, I don't think.
before he tried to fight Jack Perry, he said Jack Perry was a great kid.
Hey, I don't think he liked anybody that anybody that he wrestles. I don't think he likes anybody in WWE, AEW. It
He
really
liked
doesn't
Danielson.
matter
He liked Danielson. But everybody likes Brian
Un-
Danielson.
until he fights him.
But yeah, man, I just had to. And then CM Punk, I can't find the quote, but then he was talking about who his people that he wanted to still work with in WWE. But then he pretty much said the big money matches are him and Roman, possibly him and Cena. Um, did he like MJF, Xander?
Okay, okay.
Um,
So
who else did
so
he
check
say?
this out. So check
He
this
said
out.
him and Gunther. So these are the big money matches.
But it's not because of him. It's not because of him. It's because of them. Those are the big money matches. It's because of them. If you fight Roman, Roman's the big money. You're just getting your Mike Tyson fee. You're you're getting your compensation out of working with that person. It's not because that you're the big money attractor.
You don't think him and Roman is a big money match because both are headliners?
No.
I'm gonna
You
reframe my comment.
you don't think that he would be the main event attraction of him and Gunther?
No, no. Him and Gunther, yes. Him and
Yeah,
Gunther, yes.
yeah, Gunther, yeah.
Roman, no. John
Him and
Cena, no.
I don't know what's that please for. But yeah, because well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to all right. So let's quit playing around. All right, it's time for the main event of tonight's evening. We are going to give our early
Early.
War Games predictions because right now it's only three matches that have been made official, and one of them still we don't know who the fifth man is going to be for one of them. Okay, hold on before we continue. Yeah, you crazy. Punk Gunther way more interesting than Gunther Seth. What are we talking about?
Okay,
Nobody. Why are you bringing up Seth again?
okay. Vandal. See, you're just as bad with Seth that Jay is with Chris Jericho. Okay, look, listen. I'm gonna need you to get off Seth's
CM
rocket
Punk is
launcher
his.
right now. No Diddy.
CM Punk must
Okay,
be his. I think CM Punk is his favorite wrestler.
like Xando,
I
I'm
just
sorry for you. Seth is gonna be in the main event regardless of it. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
All right, so let's get to the three matches that we know, and we could go a little in depth. All right, Gunther versus Priest. Who wins and how does it go?
Priest is going to win. I mean, Gunther's going to win because uh, see,
Finn.
I what you call it? They're going to JD and all of them. They're going to attack Priest. So of course they're going to cost him the title. We know this. Judgment Day.
Hmm.
I lost all train of thoughts.
Um. So I definitely feel like Gunther is gonna win. Um, they got Priest being this like mixed breed vigilante type in the middle. I'm a badass, but I'm face, but I'm not face type thing. They got Gunther actually being scared for the first time, which is uncharacteristic like him. He told Kaiser to follow his own path and everything. So
Bro,
it
Priest is face
yeah, Priest is face, but I'm I'm
all the
I'm
way,
really
all the way.
yeah. No, 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 no. Because
The
I'm gonna
only
tell
time he
you,
goes
like when
heel is whenever he's trying to get his get back at Judgment Day. Other than
yeah,
that,
but
everything else
when he
that
does
Priest has
his
done is face.
nah, cause when he did his promo like 2 weeks ago against Gunther, like I was like, that's not a face promo.
All right,
Like his promo wasn't face. It was like it was that middle line, that middle ground type thing. It was like a Stone Cold Steve Austin ish, not tight. Like it's nowhere compared to Stone Cold, but it was like that middle frame. Like I'm not a good guy and I'm not a bad guy. Like I'm just in the
bro. When
middle.
you got Jay Uso coming out to save you in the ring, your
Yeah, I get
face.
that part. I get that part, but I
Yeah,
get that part.
Priest is he's a full on face.
Full on,
Full on.
100%, 100%.
And Gunther then lost all his damn aura by
Yeah,
losing to Cody.
it
That shit
wasn't
is
just the
crazy.
losing to Cody though. It was the losing to Cody, and then it was the shaking his hand afterwards that I think that killed it for me for Gunther. Like it was
Well,
it.
all right. So I saw this. I don't know how true it is. I, I believe that Gunther is going to win, and I do believe that Finn is going to get involved, and that's how Finn gets his rematch with Damien. But I saw rumors that Priest could win by disqualification because Goldberg comes in and spears Gunther.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, if that happens, I'm fine. That I'm not fine with that outcome because I don't want to see Goldberg in the ring anymore. But what I'm saying is that Priest winning that way, okay, cool. He still doesn't get the title. So either way, Gunther maintains the title. So
Mm-hmm.
based off
Yeah.
of that aspect, okay, cool.
When was the last time that we seen a champion get disqualified because he crashed out because he knew he couldn't win, so he crashed out
Roman,
to
when he
get
wouldn't
himself
let Seth out
disqualified.
the when he wouldn't let Seth out the lock,
Oh,
that was
out
a
of the
crash out.
guillotine? Nah,
Yeah, that was a
nah.
crash out.
When I mean crash out, like get a steel chair, start going melee, getting himself
It's been
disqualified.
a
Like
while. It's
it's
been a
been a
while.
while, right? So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
seeing how Damian Priest has been getting the upper hand on Gunther, got him shaking in his bobby socks and stuff like that.
Gunther doesn't wear
I
socks. He's a gentleman.
shut the fuck up, Trey. It's a damn analogy. Shit. But I could see Gunther, having to go through certain lengths to he's gonna lose, but he still keep his title. So I feel like it'd be something like that. He'll get
I kind of
disqualified.
feel like if Gunther crashes out and gets himself disqualified in that type of way, I would actually be fine with that because, like I told you, to me, the way that he lost against Cody at Crown Jewel and then the whole aftermath,
Yeah,
and then you know what I'm saying, and then his promos that he's been cutting lately, he wants to be heel, but then he says something that's like half
real.
face, and then he goes back to being a
Yeah,
heel. I'm like, nah, man, we're not doing this. So I
yeah.
would be fine with that either way too.
Okay.
He got to get that edge back.
Yeah.
Uh, so we all got Gunther. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have the women's War Games match. We got Team Liv, which is her, excuse me, Raquel, Naya, Tiffy Time, and Candice LeRae versus Team Rhea, which is Rhea, Jaden, Bianca, Io, and Naomi. For right now, we're recording this before Friday Night SmackDown, and we still have a whole nother week. But if those teams do stay the same, who y'all got winning?
Look at the
And has a
teams.
has a heel team ever won a War Games, men or
Yeah.
women? I'm talking
Yeah.
about for this recent iteration. Who was the last heel team to win?
Bloodline?
Oh no. Yeah.
No,
Bloodline was the
Bloodline
heel
lost.
team. Nah, they won.
Look,
No, they won. They won. Yeah, Bloodline
who'd they
won.
Yeah.
face? Who'd they face?
They faced
It was
Kevin
Oh
Owens
yeah,
Randy,
they did
Kevin
win. They
Owens.
did
Yeah.
win. Yeah, they did win. They did
Yeah.
win.
yeah.
But that was during the Roman reign of terror.
It was last year.
Yeah.
I
2 years
mean,
ago.
I mean, 2 years ago.
Oh, two, yeah,
2 years
2
ago.
years. Anyway,
Because last year was Judgment Day.
yeah, last year. I
Yeah,
remember
they and
And
that.
they
Drew
and they lost.
Yeah,
McIntyre.
They lost. They
yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the heel
But
women teams have ever
nah,
won.
the heel women team did win, I think.
Which one?
Yeah,
Damage
because
control.
it was Damage Control.
Did they win?
Yeah. Yeah, they
I
did.
believe they did win.
Who
Yeah,
they
Damage
face?
Control won. Bianca, who was it? Bianca.
It was
Hold
Bianca.
on, I'm about to.
Oh, was it
It was
Bianca?
Bianca
And Becky?
Shotzi. It was Bianca Shotzi. Uh,
Yeah.
I think it was
Yep.
Becky that was part of it too,
And
and there
Charlotte?
was no Charlotte wasn't in it, and there
Mm-hmm.
was two
Because
other
Becky,
ones.
because Becky and Charlotte was in a match because that's when they made up and they hugged.
Yeah, but I just remember because I remember Shotzi, and I remember commenting because she had those spikes in her hair, and I was just like, oh my god, like that's how I know I remember it. But anyway,
But anyway,
No, you're
who
right.
you?
It was Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, Becky.
Okay,
okay,
okay, I knew it. Okay, yeah,
They had,
and they won that.
yeah, they had four.
Yeah, they beat Damage Control.
oh, they did beat Damage Girl. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
So who y'all got winning this one?
Yep, they did.
So this was a hard one to predict, right? Because there's too many scenarios that can happen.
It's a lot.
Like, why in my mind can I see Tiff cashing in her money in the bank? This,
Yeah,
I mean, War Games would be the perfect
I've,
time to do it if it
I've
could
seen people say
happen.
that. I've seen people saying that.
But I'm still gonna have to go with Bianca and Jade, and
The
even though
rest of
she's
them.
on the team, Io, yeah, the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that team looks overly powerful. Mind you, the other team has Nia Jax, right? But when you look at
And Raquel.
Bianca, Jade, yeah, and whatever. When you look
As
at
far as
Bianca,
power,
Jade,
as far as
and
power, not star power. Damn.
Yeah,
when
but you
you
got
look
Bianca,
at
Jade, and Rhea. You
Bianca,
got Bianca,
Jade,
Jade, and
and
Rhea.
Rhea,
And
exactly.
Tiffany
Those
ain't no
three right
pushover neither.
there.
Yeah.
But and then you got
And,
Io who jumped from the top of the cage. Like,
and the other reason why I say that they're going to win is just because you got to think about the amount of shit that Rhea's been taking, and she's been getting hell from Liv these last couple of weeks. So
yeah,
the fact that Rhea is now the
She
fifth
just
member,
headbutted her.
nah, that
with
don't
a
count for
mask.
the fact that she got beat down with a baseball bat in the parking lot.
After whooping they ass for 3 weeks.
I'm just saying. I think that I'm gonna have to say that I think Liv Morgan and them are going to take this L.
My
Yeah,
question is, how does that make your two world champions lose if they on the same team and still lose?
It doesn't matter. It's not like the
yeah,
titles are on the line, so
yeah.
it ain't nothing for them.
That's
All
crazy.
it does is just progresses the storyline for Rhea to get her rematch with Liv, right? And then eventually,
Well,
I believe what we're gonna get, honestly, and I really think that this is gonna happen. Is I feel like we're gonna get a triple threat match between Naomi, Bianca, and Jade, and one of those three winners is gonna face Naya. I feel like
Well,
that's what
they
that's
got that.
coming to.
Well, they got that tournament
I know,
going on for the
I know
U.S.
they got the tournament.
Championship,
I know they got the
and they're
tournament going
all
on,
in
but
it.
I'm just saying, yeah, they are.
Yeah. Um.
I'm saying
But
down the road in the future.
also, this can start the rivalry between.
huh?
My system crashing out. Okay. So this could start the rivalry between Bianca and Jade because we know in war games you
That's
got
where
the
I'm going.
biggest capability of hitting your partner, right?
That's true.
So you got war games, and then right after war games, you could possibly have them facing each other for the U.S. championship, like as tag team partners. So of course they're gonna still try to do the same thing that they were doing with Naomi and Sasha Banks. They're gonna still try to put tag team champions against each other, but I could see that possibly happening. Zando, I get what you're saying that because a face team is winning, that maybe another heel team will win for the opposite gender. But last year, both face teams won at Survivor Series. So
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm going with the heel team. Um, and this is why. Because at first I was struggling. I was struggling because I was like, they because the faces got they got such a damn super team. It's crazy.
That's one of the problems that I have too. It is
yeah,
a stacked team for the women's for the face,
This might
and
be the
yeah,
most stacked women's war games team.
yeah, it's gonna
But
be
and they
hard.
got
It's gonna
five
be hard.
this time. Last
but
year
like
they had four.
JD, like JD, I do believe that I think Jay's gonna hit Bianca by accident. I think she's gonna hit her with a boot. Um,
I mean,
I
Mm,
think
they've been
they've been teasing
kind of
it.
teasing it.
They've
So
been teasing it. It's finally gonna happen. And I think what's gonna and then if you've been paying attention to the Liv and Rhea story, Rhea has this obsession. I feel like she's gonna be chasing Liv around them damn two cages the whole time and not even focus on nobody else. And then I think
yeah.
you will get some unless she. So I saw somebody say that Tiffany needs to hide the briefcase under the ring so that when it's over, she can just grab the shit and then cash in. But Also, and if you look at it, Io already has she has a match against Liv.
Title
That's
match.
probably gonna be that's probably gonna be on Saturday night main event. Rhea was initially supposed to have a match against Raquel in Saudi Arabia, but she got hurt. So it's two people still in front of her before she can get to live again. So I think that, and then Naomi, she's just happy to be there. uh, so her and Candace
Don't do
both
Naomi like that.
her her and Candace both just happy to be there. I think what's going to happen is it's going to be like a bunch of different rivalries that come out of this, because I think that Candace and Tiffany are going to have their rivalry heat up, because Candace about to be Naya's new little lackey.
Which is going to
Yeah.
cause Tiff to cash in the
Yeah.
money in the bank on her.
Now
But no,
this.
but Candace is going to be the reason why Tiffany doesn't, because she's going to keep stopping
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
We
Now
shall see.
this can be, since we're a week ahead. This can also be something. So Io Sky, because she already has a title match set up, there could be some kind of, they could take her out, right? So
Hmm.
she's not in the match.
Yep.
Who you
And
got?
that's where
Who
you
you
get
got
with the
left?
Kyrie,
No, no.
Dakota, her crew.
You
Oh,
get
Bailey,
Bailey.
Bailey.
Exactly. You get Bailey, who's friends with Naomi, but but Bianca got a problem with her, and
That's some forward thinking right there, JD.
I mean,
that's how the heels win.
I still said Bailey and Naomi were going to be the ones to beat them for the tag team titles.
Because you
Hmm.
got to think about it. You got to think about it. Bailey and Io were both in Damage Control. Bianca's only standing on business with Bailey. She
Yeah,
ain't
Yeah,
standing on business with Io. She's shaking her hand because I guess because she got respect for her because Io beat her clean. And she said,
yeah,
I think in an old interview, she said that Bailey was controlling Io, so that's why she don't
right,
got crazy beef with her. Plus, Bianca and Bailey they've had singles competitor beef, not just Damage Control beef.
yeah.
Uh,
right,
and actually, but shit, still, Io was there when they first attacked her, and it kind of throws me off how Damage Control, because they started beefing with Pure Fusion Collective, they just flipped in the faces out of nowhere. Flipped in the faces
true.
out of nowhere.
Yeah,
But yeah, see, JD, I did not even think about that. See, that's why I was when you record these shits too early. I could definitely see Bailey being in that,
yeah,
and then
yep.
her and Bianca getting into it, and it's gonna be because of Bianca. It's not gonna be because of Bailey.
Nope.
And Naomi's gonna be trying to stop him. Then Jay gonna hop in like trying to defend Bianca. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, JD. See, yep, yep. I like that. Never say that. Oh, he's talking about PCB or PFC. What the fuck is their name?
That is the worst faction name ever. Pure Fusion Collective. Who in the copyright that
what was
shit?
the what was the
Trademark that name.
what was the name that before they was PCB? What the hell was they name? The sorority sisters or some shit. And they had to check when it was Becky. Who was it? Becky, Charlotte, and somebody else. Oh, and Paige. And they had to change the name because when you looked it up, the hub came up.
Oh
Oh my God,
yeah,
yeah, I
So
remember
the
that.
sorority society or something like that.
Yeah,
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 So they had to change it to PCB for the
yeah,
initials.
yep,
Oh god, that was a while ago. Damn, that was when they first debuted on the main roster.
yep.
Um,
On
all
SmackDown.
right, so all right, so I got the heels. Jay got the faces. JD, who you got?
I still got the faces.
Faces. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the men. This is where shit can get in really interesting. So right now we have in Bloodline 2.0, we have Solo, Tama, Tama Tonga. We got Tonga Loa. We got Jacob Fatu, and we have Bronson Reed, who oddly fits in really well with that group. Then we have the OGs. We got Roman. We got the Usos, and we got Sammy. Or do we? and then we have a fifth member that has yet to be disclosed. Paul Heyman not picking up the phone. They saying Sammy switching phones. What's happening
Oh
here?
gosh. No. Okay,
They doing
long
too much
term
with this right now.
storytelling.
Yeah, that's here we go.
But the
Here we
long
go.
term storytelling, Solo broke Paul Heyman's phone. Like, I want to say it was a SmackDown or two SmackDowns after WrestleMania when he was about to get ready to call Roman when Solo was on his power thing. He broke his phone.
I
So you
remember
got to
that. I
really
remember that.
dive back. You got to go backwards and remember, okay, Solo broke his phone.
Damn,
After that,
he ain't got a
we
new phone since then.
it's just ain't they're trying to keep it kayfabe because we never seen Paul Heyman on the phone after that. After that, what happened? Paul Heyman was thrown through a damn table.
That's true.
Um, so now Sammy with the remote, I don't even know why he took it out of his pocket because obviously it was the remote for the TV to turn the TV on when Solo came out. But I was looking at that like I don't see Sammy flipping. I don't see him flipping because but I'm not gonna say it can never happen, right? I'm
So
not gonna say it can't happen.
I'm sorry. The way that this whole thing is playing out right now, the fact that we even had a segment with Roman even attempting to call the wise man, and the fact that we keep getting Seth so adamant that he'll never partner with Roman again, I still think that we are going to get
Oh, I gotta
snaked.
get on.
Just,
I'm about to get on
just
Seth.
like
I gotta get on Seth.
yeah, but I'm just saying. I think we're gonna get snaked, just like how we did. Even though we know Randy was coming back last year, I don't think we're gonna wait until the very last moment and then Randy decides to come out when the match is damn near over. We're not gonna get that. But I think that the pretty much right before the match starts, they're gonna be all right. Well, who's the fifth man? You still ain't got no fifth man, and then that's when you get Paul Heyman on the microphone, and then Paul Heyman introduces the fifth man. And I'm telling you, if it's not Seth Rollins that steps up and becomes the fifth man, I'm still going with Brock Lesnar. Still
That
going with
boy's
it.
smart. That boy's
Still
smart.
going with it.
Because why the fuck
Especially
would Seth Rollins be introduced by Paul Heyman? If Paul Heyman comes out and introduces somebody, it's going to be Brock.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It would definitely if Paul Heyman makes his debut then like comes back at War Games, then of course it's Brock Lesnar. But I feel like that Seth's not gonna be there this Friday. I feel like Seth is gonna be there next Friday. Or when next Friday. And I feel like that's when Seth makes his decision that he's gonna join the team.
Now, what I also think might happen, just hear me out, okay, is I
Cody.
think that Seth, no, I don't think it's going to be Cody. I think Seth decides to join the team, right?
Hmm.
And then if Seth gets taken out by Bloodline 2.0 and Bronson Reed, kind of like how Bronson Reed put him on the shelf before with the multiple splashes from the top rope. I think that I see Seth getting taken out again before Bloodline or before War Games. Now, Seth
Mm,
decides to join and then he gets taken out again. Come on, definitely Brock Lesnar then. But
yeah,
that's the obvious way to go. That's the obvious route. So
right.
I don't think that they're going to take that route.
Yeah. So Trey, go ahead and go in on hypocrite Seth.
The audacity is running wild with Seth Rollins. This shit is crazy. I would never team with a tyrant like Roman Reigns. Like, bro, the same way they try to say that Raquel Rodriguez is the reason for all of Rhea Ripley's abandonment issues. Seth Rollins, you are one of the main reasons why Roman became the person that he is. And
Yeah,
the fact that you can actually fix your mouth to say that you would never team with him, but you would team with his family, who is just as abusive as everybody else. And then talking about some yeah, I would never be with that tyrant. Man, you turned on your brothers to join
See,
the biggest
it
tyrant
hurts me
at
to
the
the
time.
core.
Hurts me to the core. What the core?
Listen,
You joined the authority, bro.
listen. You put a chair in his back. When you got
My
hurt and you
God.
came back, first you put a chair in his back. You ruined his WrestleMania moment. When you finally came back
Exactly.
after you blew your knee out, you curve stomped him. Like, what else is it?
Oh, let's
Like,
not forget
you've done
you and
everything.
oh yeah, I know Xander loving this. And then you insert yourself in, like you said, in the WrestleMania, you insert yourself. When nobody even talking to you, bro. You were never going to get picked to fight for your
It was
title.
it
So
was the robbery of the century, man. It was the
and then
robbery of the century.
and then let's not even get to the fact that when you did have your feud against Roman,
The mind games.
you trolled the fuck out of this man, knocking on the door using the Shield theme song. Then you come down with the Shield gear. You make him choke you out because he's so livid at you. And like, come
Well,
on,
let's
man.
let's
Like,
not also forget his little run as the Messiah when he had AOP and with Buddy Murphy with him. Okay,
Yep.
let's
And he
not
put
forget that
Ray's was
either.
he gave Ray a subluxation.
Uh,
bruh,
Seth has absolutely no room to talk.
you took the man's eye out. Then I'm not even
Uh,
done. And then and then what was it? When the Shield did finally get back together, you was begging like Keith Sweat trying to get down my Ambrose to join back. When you
I
hit
like Keith
Roman
Sweat.
first, you
Yep.
hit Roman first. So
That's
Seth Rollins
crazy.
being on this crazy high horse is crazy to me and is mad annoying. Like that's all I gotta say. Like that shit is crazy. Like he is so defiant that he would never join Roman. Like man, you shut your ass up, bro. Like no, I'm done.
I
I'm
mean,
done.
hey,
you
listen, I'm
you
I'm
let
I'm gonna
yourself
take the
get
rant. I'm
punt
gonna take the
kicked.
rant out of my name because that was subpar. That was
You
on point. I gotta get hand
He
clap for that
took
one.
a punt
Thank you.
kick
Thank you.
to make
Thank you.
sure his team at Survivor Series lost.
Yep.
Exactly.
Talking
Exactly.
about he's sacrificing himself for the
For
greater
the greater
good.
good. Ugh. You know what? I'm with Xander, man. Fuck Seth Rollins, man.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, but all may be forgiven if he joins the OGs.
Hell
I
no,
don't
he'll
think it's
still
happening,
stab
but
him in the back.
But shit, if you Roman, welcoming back the Usos and Sammy is one thing. Teaming with Cody is even one thing. You have so
but
much history and bad blood with Seth Rollins. Can you fully trust him just because he got beef with Bronson Reed?
Dude,
exactly my point right there.
you you forfeited your title and reign as head of the table just to get your get back at Seth Rollins on at WrestleMania.
That
You
beef
could
will
have hit
never
Cody
die.
with that chair. Yeah, you could have hit Cody with that chair. You decided to hit Seth. Like it's too
Yeah.
much bad blood.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, I believe honestly, I think I'm gonna put it like this. If Brock Lesnar joins them, then I'm gonna say the OGs. But if it stays the way it is, and we don't know who it is right now, and let's say Seth joins, I'm gonna go with 2.0. And uh, if we don't get Paul Heyman coming back, I think we get another Rock sighting because this will be after
I,
War Games. So
I
then
think we get
it
both.
will make sense. I'm about to say we could get both, but I don't know if they want to. Well, this is a big four, so they could spoil us
I think we
and
get
give us
both.
two
Yeah.
because
I
it
mean,
makes the
I
most
wasn't.
sense. The Rock will finally admit that he's the one behind the bloodline after War Games, and it'll be after they win.
I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting to get The Rock and Jimmy back at that one pay per view. Remember, where I was.
Bad
I mean,
blood.
we
That
both
bad
was right.
blood.
We
Yeah.
Yeah,
bad blood. We both were right because I was saying
yeah.
Jimmy, you was saying The Rock, and then it turned out that we got both.
Yeah.
I think that this is another situation because once we get past Survivor Series, we kind of in that road to WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like we in WrestleMania season once we kind of get once we get past Survivor Series,
We
we
in
in
Rumble. We in
WrestleMania.
Rumble. Yeah, Rumble
I mean,
season.
yeah, I know, but
WrestleMania
Road to
season.
WrestleMania is
Nah, I
technically
got you.
after the Royal Rumble, but they
Yeah,
still start setting these storylines and they start setting stuff up right
I'm
around
agreeing. I'm agreeing
weekend,
with you. Yeah.
So I just think
Yeah.
that if they are doing something with The Rock at WrestleMania, Survivor Series is right for him to finally come back and actually say something where it's not
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
him showing up and then all quiet and stuff, for 2 seconds. So we might actually get a couple of words from
I
him
see what's
if he
happening
shows up.
here.
Yeah, and
The
I think
face
that
to
if Brock
face with
comes back,
greatness is crazy.
If Brock comes back, it's just gonna be a one time thing. He's gonna do a favor for Paul Heyman, and then he's gonna do other stuff. I don't think Brock Lesnar is getting involved in the Bloodline story
No,
if he comes for this one match.
I think it's strictly because Solo and them took out Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
coming back to get revenge for Paul Heyman. That's
Yep,
it.
Yep.
that'd be the only reason. All right. Well, don't have a subscriber question today, but hell, we've been going for an hour 20, so we could we could skip the question today. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we check out?
Nope.
Nah.
All right. Well, everybody, this is Over the Roads Wrestling Podcast, episode 128. Enjoy it because you are not getting an episode next week. So go back and listen to this during the week of Survivor Series. See if anything we said today applies to next week when everything should be established. Um, like, comment, subscribe.
Dang, I just realized I'm going back to part time because even after next week, the following week, I won't be here either.
Yep.
Ooh,
He'll be in the DDR.
straight
Yeah,
going back to part time. I just got back full time. Now I'm going part time again. Goodness
I
gracious,
know that PTO is crazy.
man, what?
But all right, y'all.
But
I
yeah.
am
But yeah, y'all. Tune in.
oh, we are at 98 subscribers. We just need two more. Two more, everybody, to finally hit that triple digit threshold. Two more before the end of the year. I know we could do it. I might just take somebody's phone, like, hey man, go ahead and subscribe to
I'm gonna start
us.
sending mass text messages like it's the election.
Jay, you got a whole bike club. You have no excuse. We need to get these last two from you.
I got you. I got you.
Got a whole crew. It's like 50 of them. But
I got about four unused emails that I can use. So I got you. Not just
all right, everybody. But this is your boy Trey, aka Treyway, aka OTR Trey, aka Thursday Night Trey.
Yeah, this your boy Jay, aka Rant Jay, aka back to part time Jay, but I will be back to full time Jay sooner or later. So
And this is your boy OTR Mic Drop, aka Thursday Night Mic Drop, aka OG Mic Drop, aka Bloodline Mic Drop, aka The Ones Mic Drop. And you already know we out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace.